about what I expected. Not gonna pick my load. Station. Someone just missed the train. This station only has 6 riders per day. We got one track. Oh, he's actually going over the trolley. There goes the trolley. This is Paper Mill Road, the least used SEPTA station. This is the least used SEPTA station out of them all. Out of all the SEPTA stations, this is the least used one. Only 6 rides a day. I can tell why this is the least used SEPTA. I mean, no kidding, why it's the least used SEPTA station. There is literally nothing that over here. You have, oh, there's actually a car coming. I might want to move. Here's the Springfield Trail. This will be a nice thing to hike. Yeah, oh, it is a loop. Once I get to the mall, I can take this trail to the mall. Actually, if I'm ever back here, I might actually walk this. Looks like fun. Northern portion of this Franklin Paper Mill. Ooh, it burned down. It burnt down twice, and like a year after the other. Wow. We're here for about half an hour before the next train, which I'm gonna have to record. It's gonna be a nightmare trying to get on that train. So make sure that I get on the train going that way, and not the train going that way. So that for the. What do you mean no pedge here? This is the goddamn station. Welcome to Paper. This is actually like a nice station. I mean, you got one shelter building. It's kind of bad, but otherwise, you have a parking lot. Do have a parking lot? Go check it out. Go check out the parking lot. The Springfield CC maintenance building's up there. What do we have over here? We got there's some slides down here. There's a kids park down here. There is a kids park. Down the way is the paper mill. Oh, you can actually see it. I think it's up there. I think it's up there. We're going to go explore SEPTA's least used station. Shout out to Miles on this one. This is like Miles in Transit came here a while ago. I decided I might as well want to go. 3 years ago? 3 or 4 years ago. It was in 2021, I believe. And now we're just waiting for the train. We got about half an hour to our train. So we can kind of explore this area. I'm just gonna watch if this light's just green. This light's only green, is always green. This light's stutter. This light is always green unless the trolley's coming. And of course, no trolley is going to stop you. Because this station only has 6 people per day. Because I just got off here, and that means I'm one of the 6. See, Delaware County Parks Regulation. I don't like that. I don't like that because, like, I can't read half the sign, a quarter of the sign. See what this sign says, though. See what this, little sign says. It says, Snedley County Park. This is the Lewis House Environment Center. This is the Picnic Grove restrooms and parking. That's a nice little, green area. That's the paper mill. I think that's the paper mill over there. I only have a half an hour. I don't think I have time to go to the paper mill. There's like this little bridge out here. Well, step 1, don't die while trying to walk down. Or run it. So it's not. It did rain yesterday, but it hasn't rained today, so it's fairly dry right now. But we had a 6-week drought in October and November last year. Most of that it's generally okay now. I think we're still mildly droughted. It's not too bad anymore. You just see a trolley line there. When we get back to the station, once the train passes through, we'll do our waiting. Check out this little bit. Also, for dog poop here, somebody probably forgot to clean up their dog poop. I wonder which one of you did it. Who's the one who forgot to clean up the dog poop? This is the one of my vehicle on e-bike zone. This is the streamside buffer zone. Prevent tick bites. Cool. There are a bunch of ticks on this bridge, probably. We got fishing on this bridge. Cool. There's some people fishing over there. don't want to get on. I don't want to be on this bridge anymore. There's also a porta potty, which is notably good. Actually, I don't like porta potties, but this time it's actually good to actually have a porta potty. Like there are so many places that need porta potties, just don't have it. I don't know if do I trust this or not? I just like a little tiny little pond. Oh, there's an arrow here. Do I trust this? Yeah. Right. Okay, it seems somewhat trustworthy. Those boards are definitely a little bit wet because they kind of gave in. What's with this giant line? What's wrong with us people? All benches. Notably, there are benches around here. Makes it better than a lot of stations. And yes, this technically does count as one station, as it's there's the trolley line. That's the station. This technically counts for the station. So if I had to give up, once the train comes, I won't give a rating. We've done some exploring at this station. There was another bridge over there I didn't even notice. It's a nice place. Pyramid Road. I do like the station. I think let's now review the station itself. I have not yet done that. So what I immediately noticed is that there was a building with an actual shelter. That already gives a few points. Immediately that gets a few points because there's 100 Amtrak stations that just don't have a shelter. It's hundreds of Amtrak stations that just don't have shelters. A lot of them more use than this one. Route 101 becoming the D1. We knew that. It's last year. We sell last year. This is the tiny little shelter here. It actually does have a bench. It's kind of a hostile bench, but it is a bench nonetheless. So I think we're gonna give a review before the train. My grading for this station is a 7 out of 10. I'm giving this, especially considering that this is a small station, giving it such a big high rating because one, it's a tiny station. I have to be a little less strict because it's a tiny station in the middle of nowhere. You got the paper mill over there. It's in a walking distance. Just walk down this road and get over there. It doesn't seem too bad. The reason why I didn't there are a lot of places to sit, and you have this beautiful green area. I also have the trail over here. I might even adjust my rating. I'm gonna say 8 out of 10 actually, which isn't an 8. I think an 8 out of 10 at this station. So yes, when I take out of my station, I'm looking around the station as well. A station like Churchman's Crossing sucks. It gets a 2 out of 10. One of the big reasons why I actually made the Churchman's Crossing. I like to review Churchman's Crossing. It's one platform, so it doesn't have 2 platforms. For SEPTA, it's a SEPTA only station. Weekday only. And the worst part is that it's only unlike in Newark, you can actually get on the platform during off hour. But on Churchman's Crossing, you can't. So that gives me a 0 out of 10. But enough with Churchman's Crossing. This is Paper Mill Road. This station gets an 8 out of 10. This is a beauty place. This is a beauty spot. The place is beautiful. You got that red shirt. This station is beautiful. It's purely green over here. I got this station an 8 out of 10. Right now we're waiting to see when the trolley comes by. Waiting for the eastbound trolley to come by. I also don't want to stand on the platform for that because I don't want to confuse the driver thinking I'm getting on the eastbound trolley. I'm waiting for the next westbound one. We've been here about 9 minutes, so trolley's gonna come in the next 20 minutes. Eastbound trolley's gonna come in the next 20 minutes. Definitively, next 20 minutes. Let's find out at the same time. In that case, they just unfortunately crash to each other. Everyone's dead. Which would one absolutely screw me over. To A, get an Uber, and B, that's been lucky. I'm gonna just stay on this side. Actually, well, I just want to. I'm not gonna walk the Springfield Trail today. Maybe next time we'll show you an actual full walk of the Springfield Trail. It actually serves as 3 separate stations. So this stop Paper Mill Road, which serves as the previous 2 stops of Springfield Mall and Thompson Avenue, both on the 101. So that goes all the way out. This is like chaos. This is the chaos. It's the infinite. It's like a loop. But more importantly, so yes, if the trail is here, Paper Mill Road, it must go that way. It must go this way then. But like, there's no more. Oh, it must be the yellow. Wait, yellow bucket must be it. But speaking of, I think that's the Charlie. Before that, let's just see. I think Charlie's coming. No. But I do hear a vehicle. Let's see, before the Charlie comes, make sure I don't get arrested trespassing. But also, well, two things. One, where's the cameras at this stage? I get into, I mean, if I don't think there's probably no camera. Yeah, the traffic's here because you see there's like a yellow mark on that shed. I don't think this is actually a nice station. I think Miles gave the station a 4. No. I give the station an 8. This is a beautiful station. Although the bad thing is that it's also negative. It's a tiny station. The station itself is tiny. But I mean, that's actually not that bad though, because like this is supposed. It only has 6 people, only 6 riders per day. Those cars are most likely there for the Springfield Trail, for the Springfield Trail itself. It'll go. It's like an infinite loop. Like this is like most people parked here are not coming here for the station here to catch the train. Okay, that definitely yes. Most people are not catching the train. So the funny thing is that even though this is an at-grade crossing, there are just no. There's like no nothing that comes down. So you really gotta be careful when you really gotta be careful. As the train just blasted by the station. Anyways, I think we reviewed another station. I'll put a separate video about with the trolley itself. I think probably come the next 15. Trolley would definitely come in the next sometime in the next like 17 minutes. I'd be surprised if it doesn't come in 17 minutes. Because that means that it's probably gonna crash into the other trolley and everyone will be dead. That would be an unfortunate situation. If one person has to deal with like 50 passengers on board. Yikes. That would just be terrible. But I think they're both half an hour. At least I know the train's to media. I think we're just gonna keep recording until the White House, until the trolley towards Philadelphia, towards Center City itself, towards 69th Street comes. Fun thing is that yes, after I think it's Woodland Avenue. After Woodlands, like it becomes one track. Funny enough, that's like one of the worst spots. Like it couldn't change to like the Springfield Mall, which I had to stop before. It's a freaking mall. You would think it would change to the Springfield Mall, but it doesn't. Oh well. Well, this is the time we can rant before the trolley comes. The funny thing is that there's like a platform down there, but that's definitely not a platform. That's actually just a bridge. And no PewDiePie say the N-word, not that type of bridge. Although that was kind of a fun one. I mean, I don't support racism, but I mean, he said it. Got people like going in and out of the space. The parked here pray for the trail or not here for the trail. Not here for the trolley. This is like, I actually would be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Surprisingly, even in the SEPTA cuts, the SEPTA is cutting the Trenton line, the Wilmington line, the Paoli Thorndale line, the Kirkwood line, and the Tristan Hill West lines. Funny enough, they're not closing any, and they're only closing, and the Broward Spur as well. They're not closing any stations off those lines. On the other lines, the other 8 lines, they're not closing any stops. There's 8 lines, they're not closing any metro stops or any. They could close stops. They could close other stops. They could keep the lines open to like close other stops. I mean, I don't want them to close this stop, but it would be the best. Finding out this would. I don't think you could sell the stop, but closing the stop is not going to get you any. Going to cost anyone. The stop is just a stop. Like, who's charging you for the stop? Like, you have one building, you have like one tiny shelter and like a fit 20-foot platform at most. Like at most 20-foot platform. This stop ain't gonna be closed because it's too small. That's too small that closing stop. Even though this stop is technically not, it's what I call a net zero. It's definitely not profitable. I mean, 6 people getting on here with $2.90. So on average, only earning around 80. You're earning $17.40 each day. This is definitely not a lot. Wait, it's $2.90, right? Wait, it's $2. It's on the subways. It's $2. Well, it's $2.50 for. But I'm assuming everyone has a key code. Because like, where are you gonna buy something? Where are you gonna buy like a ticket? Where do they use contactless pay? Oh, it's $2. Yeah, $2. Contactless pay is also $2. Yeah. They're gonna be using I think say 2 times. What would be 2 times 6 would just be $12. Be just $12. It's $12 a day. $12 a day. 12 divided by $12 a day. Like 365 gives you 650 plus 730. 6 plus 7 is 43. So $43.80. $4,280 a year you make from this one station. This definitely does not look like a plot that would $43.80 a year. Maybe it costs like, I had to guess this plot cost me like $500 a year. At most. I would, if you sold this, you'd make like probably like $150. Definitely, this is not a station. It's like, well, 6 riders out is on average. So you're gonna get like 1 master, might get like 12 passengers. It's kind of like, but the average is 6. An average is you just take all the numbers divided by 365. An average per year. I think that was 2019 numbers. I don't know what it is this year. If I had to guess, I'm gonna guess 4. But I have no clue. But one thing is that, unless they're actually stopping here, we might actually be. We are 18 minutes in this video, and only one trolley, the trolley that we just got here on. It also means that the trolley's gonna be in like 12 minutes. It's just a chill video. We're just chilling picking the road right now. Really, I think the trolley's gonna come pretty soon. It's definitely coming in the next 10 minutes. If it does, as I said, if it doesn't come, it's gonna come back like when we get to like half an hour. 2 trolleys gonna crash from each other, and if I was looking at it, there's no like side area. There's no like side track. Yeah, they come here, they're dead. They are dead. But honestly, the fact that this is one track and the 2 tracks end at Woodland, they're gonna come together at Woodland. Like they're like Pensacola and Chinatown. Like after Pensacola, like they are on the Atlantic City line. 2 tracks on 1 track. So I think that, how do you guys? I think she's gonna come like in this video, which is like 21 minutes. Well, yeah. Don't listen. We're gonna see. This is a nice station. I did say 8 out of 10. Now, if I was rating the station itself, I give it 3. Like, just the station itself. Like, just this, like, it does have a bench and it does have a shelter, which is better than half the regional stops. Better than like half the regional stops on SEPTA. Like, it has a shelter. It's like good for it. Like, even though it's the least used SEPTA station, it has a shelter. Like, most stations don't have an actual shelter. It's like an actual shelter. I gotta give major points for that. So I'm actually gonna put it to a 4. I think the station itself gets a 4 out of 10. I give the station itself 4 out of 10, but I get like the station surroundings an 8 out of 10. Like, it is gorgeous here, and it was like the paper mill thing. I forget paper mill. What's it called? Oh, just a paper mill. That's kind of embarrassing. It is just a paper mill. But it also, funnily enough, burned down twice in like just a year apart. Yeah, so technically now I don't want to, but I'm like standing here. One, who's gonna come arrest? One, who's gonna come arrest me? Like there's, like who is like? But the Springfield police definitely have some better things to do than come to paper mill around to arrest her. But ain't no one anything. Okay, I think they're trying to come. Let's see. I don't hear what you said. That's a car. A car coming that way. Okay, then I was wrong. I said it would come by 21 minutes. It's now 21 minutes in. I said to come, but it's gotta come soon, I think. Has to come soon. Unless the eastbound is not operating every hour. Unless the eastbound is operating every hour. Which is theoretically possible, and that would be really annoying. I know westbound's operating every 30 minutes. I've checked its schedule. Westbound's operating every half an hour. I think eastbound should be. I'm gonna jump into the trolley. Jump into the westbound trolley. Trolley towards Media. We're gonna try to catch the train back. Try to catch a Media Wawa train back. That's not gonna be a video at all. It's my plan after. Oh, there's the westbound trolley. Eastbound trolley. There it goes. It was the eastbound trolley. Well, time I say I sign off. See you in the next video. Goodbye.